We are looking for the deer that I've obsessed / dedicated probably the last 2.5 years of my life to. 4 years just finally come together. So it is middle of January right now. This is officially my first day starting filming the journey of this buck that I'm on, and it's quickly becoming a Charlie story, which for us is like the most foundational story of a deer we've ever told. It's what got us started at Seek One. And the reason I say that is that this buck is 4.5. He's absolutely freaking huge already. I think he's probably pushing 170 as a 4.5-year-old. I've elected to not hunt this deer. I've watched him pretty much since I got my first pictures of him last year. I knew that he had the right stuff, insane potential, and what has happened is he actually injured his back right foot and started to kind of body was just kind of showing some signs of losing weight and whatnot. I was extremely worried that that he basically would not turn out like I was hoping for next year by letting a deer like this go. I think that this deer has mega giant potential if he can make it through the year. And so it's now middle of January. He's recovered from his injury. What I'm in here today for, though, and the issue I've had, is I have a massive coyote problem. I'm getting pictures sometimes of like 4 coyotes in a single picture, and so I am in here to set some traps. Trapping season, I've got my trapping license, got my trapping stuff, and I'm hoping to get rid of a few coyotes in here, again, to help keep this deer as stress-free as possible. I also think that an injured buck, a pack of 4 coyotes could easily take a deer like that down. So that is what we're here to do today. I'm gonna get these traps out and get out of here. Hopefully we'll come check these in the morning and we'll have gotten rid of a few coyotes in the area. As the end of the 2022 season was coming to an end, I slowly started shifting gears to preparing for the 2023 season, trying to get myself a head start on patterning and keeping tabs on the buck that I would later name Derp. After making a small dent in the coyote population in what I thought was Derp's core area, I headed in for the closing sits of 2022. I went in after my target buck Willie, and I was running late and got a picture of Willie within bow range of my stand, keeping me from getting in the stand and hunting that night. I decided to slip in and try and watch him from an adjacent ridgetop for the rest of the evening. With the close of the 2022 season, I fully commit to preparing for 2023 and keeping tabs on Derp. After not finding his sheds during the spring, my only hope was to keep feeding and cast a wide net of cameras to hopefully pick him up during the growing season. We are looking for the deer that I've obsessed / dedicated probably the last 2.5 years of my life to. The line between us was drawn. This deer has consumed my life for the last 2 years. I hiked 36 miles looking for his sheds this year, never found a single one of them. And anytime I'm in town, I'm doing something for this deer every day. Burn it down. I leave my memories inside. I may have just found him. I'm not for sure that it's him, but I just saw a buck, and I'm trying to move around to get a better angle on him right now in the kudzu patch. I lost him. I don't know that it was him. I'm not sure. I'm trying to wade through back and forth in my head of like, do I think it was him or not?
Down to this ashes and smoke, burning down to the smoldering coals, burning down till I don't want you no more, baby, burning.
That deer about gave me a heart attack when I turned this corner. It's just another day searching, looking for the Big Ten, and you just saw firsthand right there. That is what these deer are feasting on in the summertime, is this kudzu. So, another day spent searching for the 10. Haven't found it yet, but we're not giving up. We're just casting a larger net. That's all we're doing until we find them. Headed north, baby. As the summer comes to an end and the 2023 season kicks off, I still haven't gotten any trail cam pictures of Derp, nor have I seen him. I've been making scouting trips to Ohio, but other than that, I've fully dedicated my entire season to finding him. This place is torn up. There is a bunch of new rubs in here. This deer has been gone since April 19th, and as of yesterday, he's back. I have not seen this deer since literally April 19th, and this is what is crazy. I'm really not trying to hit you guys with a sales pitch. I pay attention to this stuff a lot. Yesterday was the first stretch of full range days prediction that we had on Spartan Forge, and boom, he shows back up. I was actually like paying attention to those days, thinking like, maybe that's when he'll come back, and I literally haven't seen this deer in 5 months, and he just showed back up in here. But what I want to do is swap this camera out, freshen this scrape up, and then just get out of here and let this deer do his thing. He's back. He's got the white oaks. Hopefully he'll take to this scrape. And I'm hoping that we'll slip in here in the next week or so and get back on this deer. I'm still like in shock that he came back. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a yellow jacket nest. Ah! Oh, God. I got it on my back. I got it on my legs. I got it on my freaking fingers. Well, apparently at the base of one of those white oaks, there's a freaking yellow jacket nest. I was trying to get footage of the dang tree. Oh, the one on the finger hurts. Oh, that's their hole right there. This has been a 3-year journey. I'm freaking excited. I'm gonna head to South Georgia, hunt some does for a few days, have some fun with some buddies, not worry about the suburbs and the drama and the small property lines and all the stuff you deal with when you're hunting the suburbs. And we're gonna make a game plan for this deer. Hopefully he hangs in here. Wish me luck. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You hear that? Leaf blowers. That means the leaves are falling. That means the rut is near. And we are tucked into some of the prettiest hardwoods that I've got permission to hunt in my home state of Georgia. This is a place I've had for, I think, 4 years, maybe even longer. And I've spent the last 3 years of it dedicated to this deer. I had him as a 3-year-old, and he was just a 10-pointer. And I was like, man, he's got good potential. And then he blew up from 3 to 4. And he was, I think he was pushing 170 last year. And I could have killed him multiple times in here. And I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I love watching deer go and grow as much as I do even hunting them. He put on mass. And honestly, he just went from a boy to a man, that 4 to 5 jump. He's daylighted in here, I think 3 of the last 7 days. He seems to be on kind of a rotation where it's like he'll be in here for an afternoon, leave for a day or two, come back in. So he didn't show up yesterday. So if he sticks to the pattern he's done thus far, we may get a chance at this deer tonight. It's October 30th. This place is loaded with acorns. There's scrapes in here. Our wind is perfect. The thermals are going to be pulling down towards this creek away from where they come from. and it feels good to be back in my home state of Georgia. I'm so excited to hunt this deer.
After an uneventful first sit for Derp, my spirits are still high. I know that keeping pressure to a minimum and taking advantage of every opportunity the wind gives me will sooner or later pay off in my favor.
Candy. We had a major temperature drop last night. And the whole next week looks really good. Today is Halloween, which means tomorrow is officially Sweet November. And some of my absolute favorite days to hunt have been like the first week and a half of November. Because I think the bucks are getting really territorial. They hadn't found their does. They're not quite in heat yet, so they're just searching. They're not locked down on does yet. They're just kind of searching. Let's go slip in the tree. I feel really good about tonight. And the reason is, ever since this deer showed back up, he's been on like a 2 to 3 day rotation. And he's been gone for 2 days, so in my mind, what I'm thinking is every day that goes by that he hasn't come in here to check this area, it's getting more and more towards the front of his mind of wanting to come in here and check it and scope it out, check these does and stuff, check these scrapes. So I feel like every day he's gone is one step closer for him coming back. I'm hoping that's tonight. It's 8:40. Sunset was at 7:17. We were almost in the tree after dark for like an hour and 20-some minutes. So basically what happened was he came in on that doe. I mean, dude, he was tailing her the whole time, scraping. They dipped down in the creek, came back up the hill, and then another doe eventually came in on us. She knew something wasn't right, went this way, got with those two does. The two does came back, and by the time he came in on us, it was too dark. But we sat in there for probably an hour and 20 minutes. Check out this video. I hadn't even watched these yet. Alright, he's hitting a scrape in the back. That was one of the other bucks in there. And then this dude, the 20-yard scrape that you and I were like hoping he would come hit, which is his main scrape, that's him hitting it. That was 20 yards from our stand. and that was at 8:12. So sunset was an hour before that. Or not sunset, but last light was an hour before that. We had him at 20 yards under our stand. I really, really like that he's getting defensive of that place. I mean, that, and he's been on that pattern. He's been 2 days gone and back. He was gone 3 days and was just back. I'm hoping that he doesn't go 2 or 3 more days. I'm hoping he comes back tomorrow. But he is getting, he wants that to be his area, and that is his scrape now. Like that, that's like 3 times now that he's come in and just pounded that main scrape. I mean, that was an epic night.
That was so cool.
Now it's time to get back and see if little Timmy robbed my candy bowl. There's one of Spider-Man.
Read the sign. Take two and watch it.
Oh no.
That dude! Freaking Timmy just robbed me again! He even mocked me.
Read the sign. Take two and watch it.
Oh no.
Mr. freaking Sticky Fingers Timmy. I'm gonna find this kid. Freaking kids these days, man.
As the leaves turn red and the dates roll into November, all that's left to do is keep hunting. Derp is here, and I'm in it till the end.
It's November 2nd, and these deer are acting like it's November. They've been in here pretty much all day.
Only a coward would pick up a gun and shoot up a crowd trying to have fun. Now the Vegas lights, they won't lose their glow, and the band will play and go on with the show, and you're gonna get your turn.
All right, we just got set. It's November 15th. He went missing for about 6 days, and he finally just daylighted for the first time yesterday evening.
Gonna get your turn. Devil gonna watch you burn.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Whole train of bucks coming. Whole train of bucks. Say hello to next year's journey.
The evil ones know who you are. I beg of you, don't you go too far.
We saw him the first set. This is number 10.
Know this. Let it give you pause before you melt out your bonds, or pull a trigger and a send it
This was
go.
last night.
You're gonna get your turn. You're gonna get your turn. Oh, you're gonna get your turn. You're gonna get your turn. Yes, you're gonna get your turn. Devil gonna watch you burn.
This is the kind of weather we've been waiting on. Downpoured rain all yesterday. We've had a big drop in temperatures. And he came through last night. You can see how fresh that scrape is. He came in here and just cleaned house last night. And I know we've said this so many times now, but I feel like tonight is the night. This deer just keeps dodging us. Tonight feels really, really, really good. just busted the absolute deuce out of my shin. Okay. Alex and I are back out here, and I knew this deer just based on privet, and these deer really like this low line cover this time of year. We searched this privet area 3 days ago. We are, between all of us now, way over 70 miles looking for this deer. Alex just called me. He's like, dude, I see a big antler. It's in the water. Get over here. So he's sending me a pin, and I'm running over to him. Please, Lord, let this be this antler. I'm gonna freak out if it is. No, not yet. Oh my God, yeah, that's him. That's freaking, oh my God. How did you find that?
Dude, I'm telling you, that was a God moment. I literally took one straight line. I'm like, I'm not gonna find him, but I'm gonna just head back away.
Oh my.
You don't understand, dude. 3 years.
I'm shaking the camera.
Last year was over 40 miles. This year, all combined, it's over 70 miles. This is the first time I've ever put my hands on this deer.
I'm literally shaking the camera.
I never thought we'd put our hands on him. All right, so we are at the spot where we just killed opening day here in Georgia, pulling some sets down. I just landed a spot at property A, and where this big giant 10 that this is my 4th year of history with him, he's on property B. I've got permission on property A, and property A is contiguous to property B, and he's like I have permission to run cameras on B. Yeah. I don't have hunting permission yet. He's 100, dude, he's there. He's like 100 yards from where I have permission now on property. I just got permission, and I'm having to pull some stands to get back in there, dude. Like, the videos I've gotten over the last few weeks of him in there is crazy. Nice. Like the last video is him walking in with a massive branch through his antlers, just like walking up this hill. I've finally figured out at least a pretty big clue of where he's spending his summer, and we're close. So we're headed to Ohio. We're about to pull some stands, but we need to get one hung up for him. Because, dude, like, if he shows up, I mean, we are on call to make a run back here and finish the deal on him, because it's been multiple years. And I mean, dude, he's a 180-inch plus Georgia deer, which those aren't too common.
Got my mojo working, but it just don't work on
Cody,
Yeah, buddy.
I think we're headed home. He just showed up again. Oh, man. I think we need to go home. The weather up here is gonna be bad the next few days. It just got good back home, and he's there. Like, this is the first day he showed up. I think we need to go home. I think we let the stand we just hung, let it soak, let the cameras do some work. Still working on hearing back from a couple spots, but like, I think we need to go home.
The age-old saying is, you never leave deer to find deer. But this isn't just any deer. This is a 3-year story, and I'm ready to close the book. It's a gamble, but we're going after him.
My bow is on the ground right now, and he's in front of us.
Yep.
Punch through.
I think so.
I think it did too.
I think you just smoked him, dude.
I'm cautiously optimistic, but that just freaking happened, dude. What do you think?
I mean,
I feel like it punched right through, man.
it looked good.
It looked good to me.
It really looked good.
Did 4 years just finally come together? Dude, we got here at like 1:30. Most people would be getting in the stand in a few hours. And it's like, dude, we gotta get early. Like he is the first one a lot of times. I can't tell you how many times I pulled up here last year, parked, ready to go in, and he's beat me to it. He's already in 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, already in there. Let's watch the shot back real quick and just
confirm.
Just
See what we need to do.
I'm
This
really
is so
trying.
important.
I'm really trying to reserve my emotions, but I feel good about that. I want to go see if we can find the arrow or just see like impact.
After looking at the shot, it looks just a touch low, but man, it still looks good.
It looks good, but I mean, again, very, very cautiously optimistic. I've always tried to err on the side of caution, so I do feel good, but let's let the clues tell us what's going on. Look, already pounded that scrape.
Oh yeah.
There's my arrow. I mean, that looks good.
Looks like you have pretty decent penetration.
Yeah, it looks like you got it. A lot of 1-2.
You see?
He's right freaking here.
No
dude.
way, where?
I swear.
Dude, no way!
Yes! Yes!
Let's go, dude!
Dude, I've waited for this day.
Oh my gosh, man.
Oh. I've trimmed for this day for so long. I can't believe it's here. I can finally laugh at my friends now. That called me, Drew, Kendall, Slade, everybody that was calling me an idiot for years for passing a 170-inch deer. 2 years in a row in Georgia. This is why you gamble. Thomas filmed me a lot of times out of that tree last season, and a lot of close calls. We had him come in our first sit. We had him run a doe, like chasing does in front of us, another sit, coming right underneath us at last light. Thomas and I sat that tree like time and time again. He's gonna be a little upset on this one.
Yeah.
He'll come see him tonight though, and I know he'll be happy to see him, dude. Oh my gosh, that deer's a monster.
No way, dude.
Dude, that deer's a giant. That deer's a giant. This injury on his back foot. Yeah, you see this?
Yeah.
That injury happened 2 years ago. I don't know what injury that was, but dude, he got, shed early, like kind of sick, and
Got real skinny.
to this day, I still don't know what it was.
Wild.
But he had something go on because
There's something seriously wrong with his
Yeah.
face, dude. I mean, you could see it. Like, his bottom teeth aren't even attached to him
no,
anymore.
they're not even attached to his jaw.
Wild, dude. These animals are just wild.
They're insane, man. The respect I have for how freaking tough they are, dude.
When it's all said and done, I'm left with this confliction. I'm happy. I'm sad. I'm happy to have the privilege to have followed him for so long. I'm sad that it's over. I'm happy that I got him. I'm sad that he's dead. I feel full but empty at the same time. I've always hoped I'd be remembered for truly loving these animals that we hunt, but I may have let this one get too close to me. I don't expect everyone to understand, and that's okay. I know I'm different in ways about whitetails. But geez, he meant a lot to me.